Ronaldo.
I'm Venezuelan. I'm really glad that Hugo Chavez died. Not really. Yes, I am. Okay, so I have a poem. It goes like this. Sitting on my couch, I'm like Oscar the Grouch. I should stand up, but I sit and I slouch, staring at my TV. It's a wonder I'm not blind like Stevie. I should wake up, maybe put some Folgers in my cup, Mr. Pibb or 7-Up or Coca-Cola. No, that's not gonna help, not one iota. I could go Guy Ritchie, like rock and rolla, lock, stock, 2 smoking barrels, start kicking and screaming like I'm Will Ferrell. Create something stranger than fiction with my obsessive compulsion for diction. I can't help it though, I get lazy. I mean, why not go and make the ladies go crazy, start dirty dancing like Swayze, sell out and jam with the real big fish, or be like Big Fish, Ewan McGregor, because nobody does it better than Mr. Kenobi. I mean, after all, who wants to be another brick in the wall? I mean, I like Pink Floyd and Brandon Boyd, but if I sit here any longer, I think I'm gonna get a hemorrhoid. All because this stupid picture box with noise has me sucked into its endless void with its endless deception like Leo's Inception. It's in my brain. I'll never think the same. Someone should do me like Ichabod Crane. Put me out of my misery. I'm James Caan. This machine is Bates. Like a ball and chain weight, it negates my ability to conjugate, even think straight. My pupils dilate. I become so irate, all because this plastic crate. No wonder our country's in this manic state. We let a box dictate how we live our lives. We let it raise our kids. We let it entertain our wives. We sit around instead of going out on the town. When there's so much beauty waiting to be found, it's in each and every one of your neighbor's faces. So no matter what their color or their race is, if they love God or if they're faithless, I encourage you to have a conversation rather than obsess over a movie or a TV station. So I wrote that poem after watching Star Trek and The Great Gatsby. Now, I know you're thinking, whoa, why is that? Well, I was horrified and disgusted. There was a trailer, there was a commercial before the trailers that I love it. They have commercials to get you to watch things on TV, to buy things that you don't need while you're watching something that you don't need to watch that's not something that actually happened ever. And you're supposed to have a human connection with a fucking screen, and it blows me away. That is our culture. That is what it has become. There was a commercial before the movie that it was for DirecTV. You can have TV wherever you are, even in the middle of the beautiful nature. Fuck trees. Fuck the ocean. Fuck life. Don't worry about anybody around you. Just stare at this little box and just walk around in a mindless zone. Don't have anything to say. Don't have any dreams or ambitions. Just sit there and watch a box because that's all you need to do. Just let your skull melt. Anyway, dick jokes. So there's this, I'm kidding. I don't have any dick jokes. There's no dick jokes tonight. It's just ranting and young teenage angst and talking about how dreamy Chris Kennedy is. Oh my God. I walked in today and he was singing Incubus, Pardon Me While I Burn. I was like, I'm going to burst into flames right here. I'm going to burst into flames. His eyes, have you seen him? And his curly hair, and he sings these songs with his voice. Nikki, you're a lucky woman. You're a very lucky woman. I mean, it was, okay. Now I'm going to have to backpedal. I realize now that I started in this whole dreamy thing, I have to start going back. I'm going to have to backpedal about the movies because I also, the week before that, I saw Place Beyond the Pines with Ryan Gosling. This movie, it had every Gosling you could imagine. It had sexy Notebook Gosling where he does the dreamy look. It had the maniacal, crazy, beat your ass with a hammer Gosling. It had this, the weird like Lars in The Real Girl Gosling where he can't really talk to people because he's so awkward. It had every single one, but it had a new one. It had tattooed switchblade wielding Gosling who rides on motorcycles. It was like all of them combined into this dancing plethora of Gosling orgy right all in your face, and that's all you're supposed to be obsessed about is movies and TV stars because they're your new gods. All right, everybody, have a good one.